Ayo gang, it's your boy Araine TJ back with another reaction video. Today we getting into it. It's going crazy. 1090J got a video here about a father who, you know what I mean, he took his own son's life. So let's check it out right now.
Man, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090J, man. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a Polk County father that apparently murdered his own son.
Crazy, yo. I saw, son.
8 days' time, we have another parent that has murdered their child. It appears that our suspect, Stephen Thomas Rada, used an angle grinder to kill his son.
What?
It breaks our heart.
September 4th, 2023.
What?
A grandfather left his mobile home around 8 in the morning to visit his wife in rehab. He'd returned home at about 11, where his 37-year-old son Stephen asked him for a cigarette before saying, "I wouldn't go in there if I was you. I killed someone. You may need to call the police." The grandfather wasn't fazed, as he knew his son suffered from an addiction to meth and often said bizarre things.
Son.
He'd even had a history of psychotic episodes, some of which resulted in him being arrested. The grandfather would make his way into the mobile home, only to be shocked and disgusted as he saw his 16-year-old grandson lying dead on the floor. Deputies arrived on scene after the grandfather called 911, during which Stephen ran from the home. The victim, named Stephen after his father, would be found in a pool of blood in the dining area of the mobile home. The 16-year-old boy suffered a deep laceration under his left arm, with another slash on his left eyebrow and another through his left ear. He had superficial lacerations to his abdomen, but 3 deep lacerations to the back of his head.
Oh, jeez.
His missing teeth were found by his body, and his hand was holding human hair. Blood spattered the walls and floors of the mobile home as an angle grinder laid next to his body with a broken blade. And it is believed that this was the tool his father turned weapon against his own son. 14 minutes after the 911 call was made, the father would be located walking down the highway with blood on his jeans and a fresh cut on his knuckle. Transported to the police station, Stephen would recall abuse he suffered when he was younger, but when confronted with evidence of him murdering his own son, he showed no remorse and would not clarify the allegations.
Bro, what?
Polk County sheriffs would speak on the teen who was not only living with his grandfather to assist him while his grandmother was in rehab, but how the 16-year-old was starting his first job in a week so he'd be able to save money for a car.
That's crazy,
Investigators would determine the father struck his son repeatedly in the back of the head with the angle grinder. The son suffered defense wounds to his arms as he attempted to shield himself, and such force to the back of his skull would eventually break the angle grinder's blade.
Jeez.
Stephen was charged with first-degree premeditated murder without bond and faces a possible death sentence under Florida law.
Get rid of him, son.
Now, this is one of the saddest and shortest cases I've covered. There's really no explanation for anything that happened. The father apparently has been addicted to meth from a young age, continues to abuse it, caught cases all around the US. Pretty much every state he went to, he got in trouble. For whatever reason, in a psycho episode, he decides to kill his own son with an electric saw.
Bro, that's crazy.
Which is like something out of a Hostel movie.
Yeah, bro.
Or Saw movie.
Yeah, bro, like a horror movie.
I can't imagine
your own kid, bro.
His son's mind.
What? Yeah.
As his own father turned on him,
bro,
attacking him with this blade that must have been whizzing at the time. I can't even imagine what it would have felt like to go through that, and how much of it he had to put up with until he actually lost consciousness, which most likely didn't happen from the fact that he was getting cut in vital areas, but the amount of blood loss that he suffered throughout the incident. And then for the father to run from the scene, get picked up, and start speaking on abuse that he suffered.
Right, selfish.
And the abuse that he suffered, I didn't even want to get into details on it because of the type of abuse that it is.
Nah, son.
It still
he ain't got no excuse.
Give a reason for what he did.
Exactly, son.
And he didn't even try to explain why he murdered his own kid.
Right.
He faces a death sentence. I don't think he's gonna get it. I think the evidence of him being an addict, having psychopathic or psychotic episodes, that's gonna work in his favor for him to go the crazy route. And even if he isn't found mentally unstable to stand trial, I think he's gonna just end up with a life sentence. I don't think it's gonna be a death penalty case. This seems like something that just happened out of nowhere, which more so aligns with a life sentence versus something you properly plan out and execute would be death. Sad to say, I don't think he's getting the death penalty. And it's horrible. A 16-year-old lost his life. And this is an incident in Polk County where 8 days prior, another parent murdered their own child.
Jeez,
I don't know
what's
what
going
the fuck
on?
going on in Polk County.
Facts.
Polk County's known for the crazy shit that happens in Polk County, and their judge
Something in the water.
as being one of the strictest. He doesn't fuck off. He doesn't play any games. And I'm sure the people under him are gonna gather enough evidence to where they definitely secure a conviction in this case without any hiccups. But rest in peace to the victim. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Facts. Yo, I always liked his outro. But in that crazy, gang, you see that? Man, that's sad, bro. Poor kid, yo. But thanks for checking out my video. If you like my drawing, you know, subscribe to me. You could make sure you subscribe to 1090 Jake at end of sentence. He got another channel. You know, he got the 1090 Jake. He got the end of sentence. You know, like the video, like my video. You know, subscribe to me. Show some love. Show some support. And I'm gonna see you in the next one.